You said you had watched the video?
Yeah, I watched the video as to how the payout works.
Mm-hmm.
I think after you refer, even if you refer just, I forgot how many people it said. It's about a week ago or even when I looked at it. But basically, you can refer people, and the people that you referred, if they, I think if you know someone that wants to do it and you're building your team, you can put it up under that person and go ahead and get the other person
Exactly.
started.
Exactly.
And, you know, you can build it under people that you know, so the income will keep flowing in.
Right.
I
Right.
looked at that part.
Yeah, well, you got it down packed. Let me tell you something. I know people that looked at it and they still ask me questions like, "How does this work?" I'm like, "Did you just look at it? Because it's simple. You know, once you look at it."
To learn how to market strategize it. You know, I don't know how to go forward with setting that up to where it's like on autopilot, or you know, while that's on autopilot, you can still be referring, you know, physically.
Yeah, you just have to. What I do is I'll try to figure out like what are your strengths. We work on that first because that's what's going to generate you the money in the beginning. And then whatever you don't know, you know, at the off days and when you're not really doing nothing, we'll work on the other things that you really like. Hey, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at that. That's where the training comes in at. But you don't want to be training all the time and then not making any money. You know what I'm saying? You want to be doing both. You know, that's what most people don't do is they just they already either training all the time or they working all the time. You got to have a balance where you're doing both of them.
You got to get started, and as you started, you have to learn how to manage it.
Exactly, exactly. The good thing about joining our team is, you know, we're going to help you build, you know, that base. You know, like we tell everybody, you're in business for yourself, but you ain't in business by yourself. Because when I first got in, I had a guy I still ain't met, never seen a picture of him. He called me, "Hey, Tim, I got this guy, man. Oh, man, he's hungry. He's going to blow it up. I'm going to put him up under you." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." You know what I'm saying? Now the guy is out doing stuff, and I never met that guy either. Never talked to him on the phone. But the whole thing of this is, it's in our best interest to build you up because it builds us up. And then what I got to train you to do is when you bring people in, you build them up so they'll build you up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people, you know, they're at the point where they're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, you know, no time.
Standpoint when you have to look around you and say, okay, I see what the world has to offer, you know, how do I want to go about, you know, making the situations work out for me in this world.
Exactly. And that's it. And that's what we have here. The good thing about this is, you know, and I always wanted to join something that I'm passionate about, not something that's just going to make me money. A lot of people do that, but then they're not happy because, you know, they say, man, money don't make you happy. The thing about it is it was never created to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Money is just a medium of exchange. When you pay some bills, you go buy this, you do that. But I always wanted to do something that I was passionate about, and I started studying like credit repair like in the early 90s. So I know a lot about that, and I know what kind of effect it had on my life, and I was able to do my own. And it was times I couldn't go get something because of credit or money. And now the way it's set up, you got to have one of the two. You go to get a car and no credit.
Right now you got to have both.
You got to have both. Yeah, and that's the good thing about this. You know, we changing people's lives with credit and with money. And what I try to do is just bridge the gap of and tell people it's not what you don't know that hurts you. It's what you know that ain't so. And so many people know things that ain't so. It's a lot of things about credit they think is right, but they're not. They're like on a treadmill of life because they're not getting any traction because they're wondering why, and that's why. You going around with these erroneous myths that people have said, but it's not helping you. And then you don't want to sit down and go figure out, you know, saying what's going to help you.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, it got to set out time. It takes time to learn, so it ain't gonna happen like overnight with a thought. You know,
it ain't.
With a epiphany, like okay,
no.
Do this, and you never
exactly.
To do it.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Be able to do a little
exactly.
Find out about it.
Exactly.
Once you get the wisdom and the knowledge, it's easy for you to be able to speak about it or tell somebody how to set forth on how to do it and sum it up in one little
Exactly. Exactly. And most people can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It takes a while to build that up, but you know, I really want to help you because you was one of the first people that was with me when I was at the hotel Hilton, just sitting down at the restaurant trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? At Starbucks or whatever. Now, sitting here in the office, it's just, that's what I want people to see. I wish I could have videotaped that when we were first, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have everything to really do it, but, you know, I don't really, you know, let that stop me. You know, we just move from here because our goal is to go from here and just keep going. You know, I'm not going to stop. That's it. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And I noticed you know, and I would call you, sometimes you would call me and say, hey, we meeting today? And that's what you gotta have to be successful. A lot of people don't know that. You gotta have that desire. Because in the beginning, you're either not gonna make that much money or you're gonna spend money. Like for years, me trying to build this, I spent a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make any money. I was going out doing stuff for free. I was having to buy cameras and microphones and all this stuff and wasn't nobody paying me. Now it's at the point now I'm getting calls and people saying, hey, we wanna pay you. And that's what most people don't wanna do because you're gonna, to be successful, you're gonna get there one or two ways. You're gonna have to pay, or you have to use time to sit there and get in the books and learn. It don't work no other way, you know. But everybody wanted to be like a put it in the microwave and now I'm successful. It's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. It's just like with credit restoration. People tell me, how long is it gonna take? I'm like, let me ask you this: how long did it take to mess it up? It ain't gonna happen overnight. They think I just put their credit in the microwave and press 30 seconds.
It has to be analyzed.
Exactly.
Based on what will be able to be convinced by the challenger or why they should remove it, or
That's it.
sometimes it works the other way when they just don't even check into it and it goes by itself. But
Exactly.
a lot of time when it's investigated, it has to be a valid reason as to
Right.
why you're disputing it. And
That's
that
it.
What you're disputing is fact, you know,
Right.
facts, what you're trying to prove.
Exactly right.
So,
And see, that's how I
you
know.
because you got it and you're trying to say that it doesn't belong,
Exactly.
but if it's late, then why not challenge that?
Right,
Or something
right.
They can't speak on.
Right.
You got to like twist the words around.
Right.
And be able to say they can't find it.
Yep. And that's what they do.
And me on my other end, it's like I know about how it works. It's just that I don't know how to like how I'm trying to put it. I don't know how to like the letter set up. Like I know it has to be sent out. I think that's the best way to dispute it, and then I think that's the telephone way, and then there's like the online.
Well, that part you don't do. The company does that. Yeah, you don't do none of that.
Right, and thinking this business just referring, and the people, I don't know how much do they have to pay. That's the only thing.
Right. Let me show you on the site. Yeah, that's why I've got this up here so I can show you everything so you can see it. See right here is a sign up page. And so you see right there where it says 288, that's where they sign up at. Now they can go here, but we don't push people there because you don't get residuals and overrides. So we want to make sure they sign up right here. It's $199 to be an agent, and that's the one-time fee, $89 a month. The good thing about this is once you get 5 people, they either want repair or they're agents, so they could be 2 or 3 or 1 and 5, 4, it doesn't matter. That's free. Once they get to 5, you don't pay that. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing about it. You know, so that's what it is right there.
And then as far as the price line, because people nowadays, they're trying to charge like $89 a month, or one lady, she's like $400 a month.
Oh, man.
People that's struggling with credit, you have to be able to think about, is this something that they'll be able to afford as far as market-wise? And, you know, the more it's advertised and people see the results of it, the more that they say, well, hey, I got to do this. And
right.
Then at the same time, once they get in, then they can learn about more. You have to, you know,
right.
call them and tell them, well, there's more to it.
Exactly.
At that time, you know, somebody else may want to do it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So it's basically experience.
Yeah. And I'll go in here and show you all of it. I mean, it really, this is some powerful stuff, man. A lot of people don't know, you know, when you really look at it. Let me make sure these is up because I know my password's probably timed out. But you get so much stuff, and actually they just came back from the convention, and it's actually more things they've added to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you see right here, it says credit restoration, credit building, you get a credit attorney. If somebody's harassing you, you get that. You get smart credit, if they can monitor your credit, the My Care plan, LifeLock.
People need something that combined all in one because
exactly.
I think one guy, he's doing his credit restoration, but he's charging a fee, and although you pay the fee, you have to manage the individual LifeLock and monitoring on the side, outside of that everything.
Right.
I think one lady, I think she does it for her fee, but I don't know if hers is included, or I think you pretty much still have to be able to manage your own life lock and credit monitoring.
Oh,
and stuff
okay.
like that,
Right.
which a lot of people don't tell you.
No.
Because once you get your credit fixed, it's vulnerable to be stolen at the
Exactly.
same time, too.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That's what people don't know the other side of. You have to be able to manage those accounts.
Exactly.
Your account.
Exactly.
And if this is something like that that is combined, then that gives people the comfort of knowing that if they get involved in something, they don't have other things to worry about.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what we try to tell people. You getting paying $89 a month. You're not just paying just for the credit restoration. You know, you're getting a LifeLock, secure card, smart credit, merchant service, ultra score. You know, a lot of people don't know if you're paying rent, that's not reporting on your credit every time you pay that, you know, that apartment, that rent. But right here, you know what I'm saying, you can get that added, you know what I'm saying, that helps you build it. So it's also credit restoration and credit building. You know, like you see right here, this secure card. You know, we have our own credit card that help you build and rebuild credit. And the good thing about what I do, since I've been studying this since like 94, 95, I know a lot about it. So I'm not just trying to get people to sign up and then don't help them also.
Know what works for them.
Exactly. You know, I can show them different things, you know, how to get a loan without even getting your credit checked. And it'll help build your credit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things like that that I tell people, with joining us, you're getting so much. And like with my business partner in Florida, he's doing lead generation. So everybody that sign up with us to get you started, he's going to do some mass text message marketing on your behalf, where he's going to send out like maybe 5,000 texts to people that are already looking for this,
Yeah.
because he has a system. Yeah, he has a software, and what it'll do is it'll go on the internet and search for people. Like, let's say you went on the internet and you search for credit repair or fix my credit or how to build, raise my credit score. He can actually go in there and search in our area. You know, let's say Mobile, over in Baldwin County, Pensacola, Jackson County over in Mississippi, and he can pull their cell phone number and market straight to them. So guess what? You're going to get those people just for joining up with us, because we want you to build a team while you're building, while you're in the beginning process, and then you're also doing training, trying to learn all this, because once you sign up, you get this site here, which I'm on right now, this is my personal website. You get that, and then you come over here. This is your back office. It shows everything as far as your training videos. Like, I can click right here. Success with FES. It keeps timing me out. And then you go here to video library. And see right here, and you get all these videos over here. So you got a lot of things to watch. You're not just trying to figure it out on your own. Yeah. These videos here, first week, all these videos, your welcome videos. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll go back over here. So it's so much you get that it's not that difficult. You just got to sit down and look at it. Then over here, you got videos here. Credit pull, smart credit, LifeLock. You know what I'm saying? So they give you, one thing I like about the company, they give you a lot of, videos and training and kind of step-by-step instructions. So you're not having to call me or call customer support and trying to figure it out. All you got to do is watch the videos. I mean, it can't be that easier or simpler than that. So any other questions? I mean, with marketing, and then you get this right here, as far as your discounts on cruises, hotels, flights, rental cars, and things like that. But as far as your marketing, a lot of it you have, like, it's just common sense to you. A lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying? But you understand the credit part of it. You understand that, hey, it's not going to be overnight. You understand that building a team is going to take time and all this kind of stuff. So it's going to be easy for you to build a team with you knowing that, and then me help you, and we got other guys that's going to be helping you, and we got this place here where we're going to be doing the training at.
You need to make it professional for them to come in and be able to see, because that's where a lot of people like me, I can speak for myself. It's like I know what I want to do, and if I try to do it, it's just a setup. I'm going to have these people to come to be able to have them to get set up, or how easy is it for someone to get set up with the program?
As far as what?
Like, if you tell them about it and they're interested, in what do you go from there? Like, you say you go online and have them to do their application.
Yeah, you let them watch the video. Yeah, you want them to watch the video, you know what I'm saying? Because this video right here is going to break down everything about the company. If I can go back to my website, it'll break down everything as far as how we get paid, You know, what's the process? How you do this? How you do that? Where is that? Here it is, right here. Yeah, that's one of the first things. That's why I give you the card,
Yeah.
and so you give them that website there, and they can go in here and watch it. And what I will do also is I'll send you the link to it. So just in case they don't, get there, you can't give them the website. You can send them the link, which I'll email it to them, and they can go ahead and watch this video here. And this one, I'm gonna scroll up just a little bit, so it gives you kind of like right here, like see here's a breakdown of, like me, when you come in, you start off as an agent, right there, which I'm a level above, which is field trainer, and then everybody you bring in, it's $100, what I'm saying, commission to you, and then when they make their payments, you get $12 residual on that $89 a month. So just say you got 10 people paying that, it's 10 times 12. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get that on top of your overrides, on top of bringing people in. Now you got these three, you're going to get paid off for what they do also. You know what I'm saying? And a good thing I like to tell people about this business here is, once you start to really grow it, your business looks like this. You know, this is my goal. Like, I want somebody in every state. Like I got people in Orlando, Atlanta, here. So I'm already spread out in 3 states, you know what I'm saying? And then it's growing all the time because I don't know who those people in Atlanta are talking to, somebody in Texas. You know what I'm saying? They already talking to people, they just hadn't signed up yet. I got people in Orlando talking to people somewhere. I had a lady from Virginia call me yesterday, and I had a guy, he sent me a message on Instagram. I don't know where he's at, but just by me posting these videos on Instagram, posting a flyer on Facebook, like the lady in Orlando, when I
So would
posted
it
that
be
flyer,
I don't know. Would it be my own advertisement, or like I'm gonna be advertising for you, and then if
for
people
you,
want to get signed up,
you advertising for you. This is
so
your own
that's how.
business.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna train you how to treat it. This is your own business. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you different things, but when you like say you take that flyer or whatever, you have your name on it and everything, and then they go to your site and sign up. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
this
what I
is
really
yours.
try to like. I know I have to get started, but
Mm.
the thing is like, would you just be telling them until you actually, I guess, get my own setup? I'd be advertising from the what is it called, the
FES.
FES site.
Yep. That's it right there. That's all of it.
So the first thing is to do is to pay that fee.
That's the first thing to do. I mean, that's it. You want to get started and make your money. And our whole thing is, once you sign up, we want you to get that money back fast, same day, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of people coming in, and the way it's set up, I don't put everybody, up under me. I got to put them up under other people, and that way I build them up, and it builds me up. You know what I'm saying? So we want you to get that money back as soon as possible. And then that's the first step. The next step is we want you, if you're doing the credit restoration, we want you to not have to pay for that. Get the 5 quick. So the first thing is get you 3 people, 3 to 4 people. Boom. Then get you 5. You're not paying it. Now you're just making money. You got your money back, and you're not paying, and you're building. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing we want to do is get you there. So
So I have to pay first, and then 3 people under me will pay for the $89 a month. Oh, so what happens when I put the 3 people?
it depends on what they want. If they want to be an agent, what they're going to do is they're going to pay the 188. 188. Let me show you right here. 189. 199 here plus the 89 a month. That's what they want to pay.
So they just want to be an agent, and it'd be 199 basically.
Nope. If they want to be an agent, it's 199 plus 89.
So what is it?
Because the 89 is going to keep them in the system.
In the system, so that's what you want to shoot for. But
Yeah.
I guess that's a one-time standard. What is that? That's
The
like
standard, yeah, they can do that, but you don't get the overrides and reserves. I don't push that because it's not going to benefit them. I want to do something that's going to benefit them because to get their money back and to make some money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well,
I mean, and then if they just want just to do the credit repair, they can do that. It's just $100 less. It's just gonna be 188. So they can do that. If that's all they want, they just go right here and see right there where it says 188, $99 to sign up, 89 a month. And some people don't want that. They just say, I don't want to do no, I don't want no extra money.
which is a good price. I mean, what is it? Something additional they have to pay, like credit monitoring?
They don't. Yeah, well, I mean, you can pay for that, but I mean, a lot of this stuff is included in it. All this is included. But basically, that's what I'm working on.
You know that I do want to get started. It's just the finances part. Like, I mean, my credit, I'm still working on it, so it's not so good. It's not bad either.
Right.
But it's like thinking the upper 500, but I know to qualify for anything, you have to be at least past 650. So that's where I'm at right now. And you know, my job, you know, the pay. And right now, I have to try to prepare to move again.
Right.
So I can try to find something a little bit more decent for me and my son. So the
Oh,
income
okay.
is like held up. Everything that I get, I have to try to put forth to try to make this move
Right.
as well. So
Oh, okay.
it's been hectic.
Oh yeah, I can understand it. I know how it is. I've been there. Let me tell you something. I already know.
I know it also takes sacrifice to do it. So
And this is the way I tell people. It's because it's difficult with this because this is not something you're selling. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, even though I'm a salesperson, I don't try to sell this to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I just try to show them a way to better their situation because, we can always come up with excuses. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you're coming up with one, but this is what you're going to run into. Like your situation, when you sign up, you're going to run into somebody. Oh, I'm trying to move, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. There's nothing wrong with that. But the only thing you want to do is plant in their mind this. Like, you ask them, hey, where you work at now? And somebody going to say, I work at Walmart, or I work at the mall, at this store, whatever store I work at, the gas company, the water company, wherever you work at. And this is the way I talk to them. I said, let me ask you a question. Let's say you work at the dollar store, Family Dollar, Dollar General. What if I said you can buy this dollar store for $288? I'm a billionaire. I like you've been working here forever. I want you to sell it to you. What would you say?
Yeah, I buy it.
You would buy it. It's simple. Okay, now now we're gonna paint a bigger picture. And this is why I said that. Because most people, when you say that, it's kind of like, oh, you tricked me. You know what I'm saying? Because I said it. Well, I'm not trying to trick you. I'm just trying to put, this company in perspective. So let's say you say, okay, I'll buy it. All right. Now, let me ask you this. That dollar store you're working at, if you bought it, let's say you live here in Mobile, you only going to make money from that store here in Mobile. Nothing wrong with that. It's your store. You'll make some good money with that. But what if you could have that store in every state in the United States? But you can't do that. You're saying on a job, you know what I'm saying, with just working at that store, you can't do it. And that's what they call with this, they call it hybrid marketing, where we took corporate and entrepreneurship and they put them together. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if you had that store and you bought for $288, and I spent $288 enjoying this, my income would keep going up and it would never stop. Your income won't do that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make what you're going to make, and then it may go up a little bit, but it's not going to keep going every month. It may go down some months because it's a hurricane. You got to close it up. So when you close the store up, guess what? We got to wait for that hurricane to die to take the boards down and open back up. You're spending money because you still got to pay whatever you got to pay as far as insurance, taxes, or whatever. With this business, your income is just going to keep rising. The only way it's going to stop pretty much if you stop and you don't pay attention to your team and motivate them and train them and things like that. But, I looked at this in 2004. I met a guy in Atlanta, and this is kind of like what he was doing. Only thing was he had a product. It was like a health juice. And I joined it. I met this guy who was a millionaire when I met him, black guy. He was making $80,000 a month. I had never heard of anybody making that I'm talking to. Not like Bill Gates and Warren. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oprah, Will Smith on TV, $20 million and all this. But I'm like, what? And you're not on TV, you're not playing basketball and football. I'm like, what? How did you do that? And I really got the blueprint of how he did it. And this is kind of it right here. What you're looking at is, people in Tennessee, Texas, Atlanta, Florida, Virginia, Chicago. And that's how you can build your business. And what a lot of people don't know how to do that. And that's what I'll show you how to do. How to build a business where you can build it here, but we're going to show you how you can branch out and build it to places where you're not at. See, like this little phone here, this is a video conferencing phone. So when I do my meetings with my team in Atlanta or Orlando, I do it right here. They turn their laptop on, they can see me, I can see me. Because of this speaker, this microphone, they can hear me. And that's how we, do our little
But I
training.
look at it like this way. Like, with me, in my case, I can try to get my real life experience too. I mean, once you get into it. But I was like, I sit down and talk on the phone and talk to these folks every day when I can sit down and talk for myself.
For yourself. That's it. That's it. And that's what I tell people. A lot of time we'll, if you really analyze it, we'll rush to a job for somebody else's family to make sure they taken care of. They goals and they dreams. They on a yacht. They out on vacation at the Bahamas. Exactly.
Yeah, so that's what people look
Yeah.
at, is security.
But it's not.
If they can be convinced if you step out and just take a leap.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and turn the whole
It's actually the opposite. They think it's secure, but
It's
you
not
get fired
secure.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So what's the security in that? It's not really. And I'm not trying to down any jobs or
No,
push
it's
anybody
just how
anywhere.
it is.
But this is for people, like I got friends. They're like, man, I'm tired of getting up on Monday and it's raining. And I've got, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. Exactly.
You want to sit up and at the same time, money is still coming in. Because, like you said, once it takes off, I guess you get your first set of like 10 people under you.
And this is it right here. That's why I brought this up.
So, I mean, once you do that, I guess another help out is, I guess, the marketing part of it.
Right.
So I don't know, like, I know you said it goes outside of Alabama.
Mhm.
So is that part of the marketing part of it, that it goes out that far?
Well, it's up to you. It's not it goes out there.
But yeah,
It's just,
what you put on, and I guess you said like the search engine.
that's what, yeah, we take care of that. You don't do that part. Yeah, I mean, you can do like Facebook and Instagram and
Yeah.
YouTube and stuff like that. But yeah, we take care of all that part when it comes to the search engine and all that kind of stuff. That's something that we do.
So I guess that's another boost.
I mean, it's not another boost. It's a huge boost. Nobody else is doing
No,
that.
because it's hard to try to, if someone advertises, like I looked at a video where people started from scratch, where they had to literally advertise, and put it out on Facebook and put it out on YouTube to actually try to see if someone would watch it and click
Right,
on their link
right.
to see if they were join. And
Right.
some people do, and then a lot of people bypass it. But if you have it to where it's given to you, then
Exactly.
it's easier.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
Pressure off of the time consumption that
That's
it
it.
takes to try to do all that
Yeah.
and try to still make the money at the same
Exactly.
time, which may not be always guaranteed.
Yeah, ain't. And that's what we tell people. We're not trying to do everything for you. We're going to give you a boost, but it's like we're going to, help the people that's, doing the work. You know what I'm saying? It's like a person at Walmart sitting in the back on some boxes just on their phone. They're not going to get a promotion. You got the guy coming in early. He's where he's supposed to be. He's doing this. He's going to move up. At McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, wherever. So that's how we're doing this. If you think you're going to come in and we're just going to build it up for you, no, we're going to help you out.
That's why I say you got to look at the training so that if somebody call you, because they are advertising for you, so you are the person that has the business, and somebody call your business and ask a question, they might ask you how much you charge to cut your grass. If you can't tell them how much you charge the grass,
Exactly. You got to get training.
Have to be balanced between. I understand that part.
The good thing about this also is you don't have to come here. This is a good thing about it. You can it's tons of videos you can just watch. You know what I'm saying? And it'll give you training. And then coming here, we give you just some of the extra, like what I do. You know what I'm saying? Part of why when I wrote the book, a lot of things in that it's going to be difficult because there are systems I actually created to help you be successful. I'll show you how to go out to the title loan places, the check cashing places, the payday loan places, the car dealerships, talking to real estate agents, because these people have people. If you go on to pawn your title, you got some issues. You go into a bankruptcy attorney, in bankruptcy. So I'll show you how to go and talk to the attorneys, get them on your team. Go to these car dealerships that's, it's a lot of what they call independent car dealerships, where if you got a foreclosure, a bankruptcy, a repossession, anything like that, that's where you're going to get a car because they have the financing. Now I'm going to show you how to go there and say, hey, talk to the salespeople or anybody there, the managers. They sign up, people coming in. That's how you really build your business, because you're talking to the people that are having people coming in instead of you trying to go out to the mall and talk to one person here and there and there. No, I have dealerships that are signing up, real estate agents. They have people coming in trying to get a house, and because of their score, they can't get approved, or they need 30% down, and that's a lot on a $200,000 house. So, but if you got your credit up, your score up, and that's what she's doing. She's talking to them, then she'll call me, I'll talk to them, and then they sign up, those are the type of people we show you how to market and talk to. 'Cause I can tell you
Yeah.
to go talk to them, but it's kind of like, okay, what do I do? How do I say? So in my training, I actually take you to these different places, and you kind of hear what I say. Because when I go into places, they're gonna say no sometimes.
Yeah.
Everybody's not. Some people are gonna be like, man, I've been looking for this.
Yeah.
Where you been? Like I talked to somebody the other day that actually sent me a message, said I want to do this. Call me Monday. I'm okay. And I call them Monday. They're like, well, I'm thinking about going over here to this other company.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, they just gonna restore your credit. How much money are you gonna make? Well, they're gonna send me some leads. Okay. And then what? Do you know what to say to the leads? What do all the leads say? No.
Put you out there,
Exactly.
put you out there.
Exactly. And I'm like, dude, we're
Got
gonna.
their benefit
Yeah.
too,
And then, after I talked to him for a few minutes, he was like, well, it kind of makes sense what you're saying because this company's in California. You're in Mobile and I'm in Mobile. I'm like, well, it's a no-brainer. I said, you come downtown to get training. You're not going to keep driving to California.
Yeah.
They just throwing you some people and say, it's just like spray and pray. Let's throw it up on the wall and see what happens.
The thing about it is you ain't going to be at work all day.
That's it.
You have money in your pocket.
Exactly.
I was like, would you rather be at work all day and live paycheck to paycheck? Or would
Yeah.
you rather come to a meeting on your own time?
Exactly.
And learn about things.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's
that'd
it.
be like, more of a convenience. I was like, I know how to convince them.
Well,
I know
yeah.
how to
And see,
get
this is the
started.
good thing about it, though. This is not really any selling. That's what I like about this. You're going to talk to people that 9 times out of 10, I'm going to tell you why they need this. 70 million people have issues with their credit in the United States.
Like one of the number one problems.
Exactly.
Especially among
I'm going to tell you the best part.
people.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you the best part for your situation. You're in Alabama. Alabama has the lowest credit score of any state in the United States. I mean, you got the whole state. This is the good thing about this company. You're not just limited to just generating money here. See, if you work on a job and they close at 9 o'clock, guess what? Your income stops. What time does that internet close? Yeah, 24/7 people on the internet, 2 o'clock in the morning. I know because they sending me messages. Tim, I'm like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. But I don't mind because I'm always up.
Yeah, because outside of them doing what they feel like it's leisure in their time as far as the internet wise, they may also still think about what they need to handle in their real life. And
Exactly.
if they come to a point, okay, I'm going to Google this just to find out about it. And if they come across a link of yours, then they're already hungry. So
Exactly. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's why I say for what you're going to do is you're going to look for people that pretty much you don't have to sell them because they're like, I need this.
Yeah.
I pass those cards out. I do that all day. Everybody I pass it out to, man, I got to call you. I'm talking, I just be walking in the mall and somebody walk past me. I give them a card.
They done read and heard about it, so once they get familiar with it, then it's
Right.
going to be on their conscience.
That's it.
And they're going to eventually like, okay, I know I need to do this.
Exactly.
This is, I mean, you may, and then a lot of times,